Hi friends, it's me Ali, your friendly neighborhood Chanel expert. Today we're combining two of my favorite things in life. We're talking about Chanel and we're talking about new beauty releases. This is a video talking about new and a little bit of percolating upcoming beauty launches from Chanel. It's a spin on the Will I Buy It series on my channel. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. Thank you for joining me this morning with your cup of coffee. And today, like I stated, we're just talking about new and a little bit of upcoming beauty launches from Chanel here. So the first item here is something that is going to be launching allegedly in October. And I got this on the Amit Beauty Talk page on Instagram. And they are very bravely showing some sneak peeks here of Chanel. This is going to be a new liquid highlighter coming out in October. This is going to be part of the Sublimage collection. This is the ultimate skincare line from the brand, anti-aging, all that jazz. And this is going to be the Sublimage Le Concentré Lumière. It's a beautiful champagne shade inspired by semi-precious stones. So it's going to be a liquid highlighter infused with Sublimage skincare. We have this with the Sublimage concealer corrector here, and this liquid highlighter is going to be 15 ml in a glass bottle. So it's going to be like this, but a glass bottle. I don't have a price yet, but we're going to talk about that in a second. A bit of the description here, it says with a fresh 80% water formula, the lightweight texture melts comfortably upon application. Vanilla fruit water keeps the skin supple, radiant, plump, and moist. Ingredients like squalene increase the moisture and have a skincare effect. So we don't have a price yet. Listen, this concealer retails, I think it's 95 US plus tax. I think the highlighter, I'm gonna guess 125. Yeah, I'm gonna guess 125 USD plus tax because why not? Yeah, I think 125 is correct, maybe around there. Why not? It's Chanel, first of all, it's Sublimage. And yeah, this is not a brand to get your money's worth typically. So I'm gonna guess 125 USD. Yeah, I think maybe that would be like maybe 140 Canadian. Yeah, I could see this being 140 Canadian easily. My final guess this here. So I like highlighter, but I'm not a highlighter girl. Like it's often, I'm wearing some today, but it's usually the makeup item that I skip the most easily. It's just not my favorite makeup item. I would try a sample of this. Of course, I would try a sample, but I don't know if I would buy this personally. I love, 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 love the Sublimage concealer. I'm wearing it today. It's really expensive, but I think it is 100% worth it. I think it covers, it corrects, it conceals. It doesn't crease, it doesn't move, it doesn't budge. I think it's a perfect concealer, but the price point is a lot. That being said, like I'm not a highlighter girl. So if I see people trying it, who I know I have friends who are highlighter girls, and so if they try it and they're like, it's the best concealer, best highlighter ever, perhaps I'll give it a try. But I'm not sure about this one personally. However, I know some of you watching this are already like, oh, texting your salesperson because this is for you. I get that. And I could be totally off on the price point as well. I'm just sort of guessing. Maybe it's 115 USD. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just guessing here. So yeah, this is coming out in October. I'm not sure. Honestly, we'll probably see the holiday collection in October as well. So maybe this will come out. It's not part of the holiday. It's just like a new edition. And if I'm not mistaken, Sublimage concealer came out in the fall last year, around this time, maybe October. So probably around then as well. So we have that first of all. Okay, next up is something that is brand new on the market, brand new online, and this is wild. So this is the new 31 Le Rouge. Now, if you're not familiar with Chanel lore, 31 Rue Cambon is the chief location in Paris. I've been. It's gorgeous. This is where Coco Chanel had her actual boutique, the first boutique. Well, actually, no, I think it was the first or second. Anyway, This is, you know, very historic, very monumental for the brand, and this is where she had her own personal apartment, so they often use 31 Cambon in their lore. And so we have a new lipstick collection here, the 31 Le Rouge lipstick, and these, I think there's 12 shades to choose from, and it's supposed to be spirited and embodied by Chanel and 31 and Cambon and Paris and etc, etc. Now, these lipsticks are refillable. How wonderful is that? These are the cases. I don't think they're actually made out of glass. I think it's plastic and metal. And these are meant to be collector's items, I imagine. And they retail at, let me see, the page is loading. $195 USD plus tax. I like the brand. I like the brand a lot, obviously. I have a lot of stuff from the brand. The shades are very pretty, a lot of really nice reds, some nudes. There are some colors that are pretty. You know, $195 USD is a lot. If you buy like 2 or 3 of those, you could just get Botox instead. I'm just saying. I don't have Botox, but I've done research. And I know for a fact that for the same price as like 2 or 3 US, like $195 USD, you could go see a nurse injector. So yeah. Are they really nice? Do they look good? Yeah, of course. Do the shades look nice? Honestly, I think the shades look nice, but I have a lot of lipstick, and there's not many colors personally that I'm like, wow, that's the best. But then again, listen, it's your money. You can do whatever you want. If you have the means, if you just want this lipstick, who am I to stop you? You should do whatever you want with your money. Personally, I'm gonna stick to my regular schmegular lipstick here. I'm sure these are pretty in person. I'm certain that the events at the boutiques are extra. Maybe they'll give you a coffee, maybe, depending on how many you buy. Personally, this is a big old skippity doodah for me. I'm not getting any of these. It's lipstick. It's going to rot at some point, and I have a lot to go through, so non merci for me. I think it looks great. I'm happy for you if you got these and you're happy with them. I love that for you. For me, it's a big, huge no. Please sound off in the comments below, because I think that this collection here, the 31 lipstick series, has a lot of potential for interesting comments, and I cannot wait to hear from you. I posted about this on Instagram and I got a lot of interesting comments and messages, so sound off in the comments below. Moving on to something new from Chanel that is a little bit more reasonably priced. This is the Chanel Chance Eau Fraîche Eau de Parfum. So we have the Chanel Chance perfume series, and we have the classic Chance. We have Eau Fraîche, Eau Vive, Eau Tendre, etc. You've seen the beautiful colors. So Eau Fraîche, this has existed for several years, and it came out in the original Eau de Toilette. So the original version is Eau de Toilette, so it's lighter, it's fresher, it's citrusy, it's a little bit woody, it's aromatic, it's floral, well, a little bit floral, a little bit musky, it's a little bit green, it's zesty, like a zest of a lime. It's a very lovely perfume. It's fresh, it's summery, it's gorgeous. And they've recently decided to come out with an Eau de Parfum version. So this is new for the collection here. And there is a little bit of difference. So an Eau de Parfum, just off the bat, is going to be more long wearing, more intense. It's going to amp up a little bit of certain notes. It's going to be more elevated. So there's the woody notes, and this one here are just elevated a little bit. There's a little bit more musk or like amber, just a little bit, and there's more longevity. Now, Chanel has done this before with other perfumes like Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. They came out with Eau de Parfum, which I have. And when they take the classic Eau de Toilette and come out with an Eau de Parfum version, I like them, but I rarely love them. There's something to me about an Eau de Toilette that you can just take and just like spray. It's light, it's fresh, it's effervescent. And when something is transformed into an eau de parfum, on me, I find that something is lost just a little bit. Just something about the nature of the original formula is lost a little bit for me, on me, because perfume reacts differently on me and on you and on her and on her. It's something about your skin's pH that just mixes or does not mix with the perfume. So I do like the eau de parfum version, but if I'm going to pick one for myself, I would get the eau de toilette. Something about it is a little bit lighter and fresher and a little bit zestier and more effervescent. However, if you like the original eau fraîche, you would like this one as well. If you like Paris Edimbourg, if you like the green, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of musk freshness, you would like this one as well. I think this is going to be very popular. I mean, the Chanel Chance series is very popular. I'm a bit surprised that they came out with this so late in the summer. I think they should have come out with this in July easily. Although it's August, actually no, it's September. It's early September, but it's still quite hot. I just associate this perfume with something earlier. They should have launched this. When is it that there's like tennis, Wimbledon, things like that? Because when I think of eau fraîche, I think of a little bit more athletic. I think of a client who's a bit more athletic, a bit more outdoorsy, a bit, yeah. So I think of someone who's playing tennis, who's playing golf, who's outdoors, who's a bit in nature. They should have combined this earlier in the year. That's just my opinion. Moving on, I have a new foundation here that's currently available on the Canadian website and should be on the US site very shortly. This is the new Ultra Le Teint Longwear Touch Foundation. So we have the Ultra Le Teint in a glass bottle. I have it, it's quite nice. But now we have in a touch cushion compact here. So this is a Longwear Touch Foundation with hydration and flawless finish. Now this retails at 86 Canadian plus tax, and what is interesting is that this is refillable. So when you use it, instead of buying the whole thing, the whole shebang over again, you can just buy the refills. And Chanel is gravitating towards this with a lot of their products. They're just going towards the refill route. Okay, let's look at the description. The Ultra Le Teint Longwear Touch Foundation is a portable foundation that delivers flawless, luminous matte finish for up to 12 hours. It's moisturizing and waterproof and sweatproof. A formula that withstands hot and humid conditions and guarantees a perfect complexion at all times. So this, it sounds similar to the liquid version, but this is going to be in a compact here. And if you want a review, let me know in the comments. It's a fresh and comfortable emulsion texture that blends instantaneously, that's not a word, instantly and seamlessly with the skin, offering 8 hours of hydration. For the first time, Chanel has combined the flexibility of mesh screen and the suppleness of a sponge in innovative double layer packaging that delivers the perfect amount of product, allowing for custom coverage. Okay, let's see how many shades they have. They have 6 shades. Okay, it goes up to a B30. I'm a B40 at summer, so that's quite tragic. Okay, that's quite tragic. Yeah, anyway, so this, I imagine, is going to offer quite a bit of coverage because the classic Ultra Le Teint liquid foundation does offer, like, I am not wearing foundation, I'm wearing primers and powder, etc. But the classic liquid foundation offers like a nice solid medium coverage. And so if you want coverage and if you can find the right shade, this would be for you. I think it's going to offer a nice level of coverage. You could use this, listen, if you want to like the coverage of the coverage, you could do the liquid foundation on top and then put this over top as well. That would give you like locked and loaded for hours and hours and hours. The shade range is, yikes. B30 is the deepest. That's really bad. Wow, that's embarrassing. I don't know what else to say. So let's see if this comes to the States. Let's see if you get more shades, because I may not even be able to wear it. And that, if I can't wear it, that's really bad. All right, let's move on to something less bleak? Yes, 100% less bleak. This is the Les Beige. This is the Healthy Glow Sheer Powder. This has existed before. I have several versions of this, several different versions of this powder here. This is 78 Canadian plus tax, and this has been reformulated, reconfigured, and this one here is now refillable. So again, this is where Chanel is going. They're just going towards refills, which is great because a lot of other brands have been doing this for a minute, and Chanel is a very old dinosaur. It takes them a long time to actually follow the trends sometimes. But anyway, this is the intuitive and versatile Les Beige Healthy Glow Sheer Powder. Is a breeze to apply even without a mirror for an unfailingly natural glow in all lighting. It's a lightweight formula, offers a blurring effect for a skin-like satin finish that never creases, the promise of a natural healthy glow all year round, available in 12 shades and housed in the iconic rounded square case, are now refillable. Yeah, so it starts at B10 and then goes up to B70. So a lot more people are going to be serviced here, and there's also some different shades. There's like some warmer, more golden shades. Actually, it goes up to a B121. That's much deeper and much warmer than B70. So this is much better. Yeah, it goes up to B132. Wow, I'm so mistaken. 132. Yeah, 132 is definitely much deeper. Great. So happy to see this. So with the Les Beige compacts, you can use these as all over face powder. You can use it under eye powder. You can use it as bronzer. I've used them for all three because I have 3 different shades, I believe. These are great powders. They really are extremely versatile. They do have shade, like a color to them, but it's really sheer. It does give you a perfect blur. It's really natural. It's velvety. It's silky. It's natural. It's that healthy, I just got off my yacht on the Mediterranean type of glow. It's a really, really gorgeous compact, and I'm glad that a lot of different people are able to buy it and use it and enjoy it, because it is really just a really lovely compact. What else does it say about the product here? It says, the formula, which has no visible shimmer and never appears orange on the skin, provides buildable coverage with an unfailingly natural look for every season. That's very true. It's luminous, but it's not glittery. It's not sparkly. It's just like lit from within, healthy glow. That's the word. It's glow, but it's not greasy. It's not shiny. It's just a really beautiful glow. Like, it's a really wonderful yeah, it's great. You can use this on top of a foundation as a powder. You can use it on its own. I would use it on its own, like, primer, concealer, and then just buff it everywhere. It's great. And they say as well, you can shade match for a natural look. You can do a deeper shade for a sun-kissed glow or a lighter shade for an illuminated complexion. It's up to you. Great. Happy to see this. Super happy. I may go ahead and get a new one of these because mine are super old and probably périmé or expired. And yeah, like I stated, these are refillable. So when you want to re-up, you can just go ahead and get a new one. Now, I'm not sure how easy these are to pop in and pop out, because if you wanted to get a couple different colors, you could just get the compact and then get the refills. However, hold on, I don't know how exactly they pop in and pop out. Like, it could be once it's popped out, it's not like you can't use, you know what I mean? Like, just double check to see how easy they are, because I remember the Hermès blushes, those are refillable, but they're clearly not meant to switch out. So just be careful, just be mindful of that. Maybe ask at the counter if you can see how to refill them. Now, I have something else here. I have the Chanel lip liner here, Le Crayon Lèvres, the lip liner. So these have been revisited. I think that's the word being used. Not reformulated, revisited. Okay. So apparently these are revisited, but they just literally revisited these a few years ago. I love the formula. It's super creamy, super long wearing, and I think they've added a couple more colors here. They've added more pinks. Super happy about that. And the lip liners that I have from Chanel, they're like 2 years old now, and they're still super creamy, not drying whatsoever, still incredibly easy to apply. They've added some new colors, more pinks, great. happy to see that. However, you know when you buy a lip liner from Chanel, you have to shake out the box and get the lip sharpener? Not anymore. No longer will you be getting a free lip sharpener with your Chanel lip liner. So if you have a collection of sharpeners at home like I do, I have like, I think 3 or 4 right there, you might want to keep them. They still have them at the counter, like they get them at the counter to sharpen products. So if you need one, go to the counter and ask for one. Will they start charging us for them? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know why exactly they decided to get rid of the sharpener with every box. Although you don't necessarily need a new sharpener with every single liner, because it takes a while for the blade to get dull. Like they do get dull eventually, but it takes a long time. And it is annoying getting one every single time that you get a new liner. I just wish there was a better system. So anyway, you're not getting a free sharpener anymore. So ask for one next time you make a purchase. Ask for one. Yeah. Another item here that has been revisited for unknown reasons is the CC cream. So the Super Active Complete Correction. This is 80 Canadian plus tax. This is 30 milliliters and this has 7 shades. It goes up to a B70, which is, all right, I guess. So I don't know about you, but here in Canada, the CC cream has been revisited, I think every 18 months for the past 7 years. Don't hold me to that, but it's something like that. Like I swear you blink and there's a new revisitation happening here. So I'm just delivering the news here. So the must-have CC cream by Chanel reinvents itself with a new super active formula to unveil an even more perfected complexion. The expertise of Chanel research meets the artistry of the Chanel makeup creative studio in the fusion of skincare benefits and high coverage makeup result. A complete beauty cream with 5 superpowers. It unifies, it moisturizes, it corrects, it protects, and boosts the skin's glow day after day. The secret? A formula enriched with a powerful natural fruit extract, the Moringa plum, for an even more complete correction. It builds, its new fluid and fresh texture in perfect affinity with the skin offers a natural luminous finish. I remember being a bit surprised with this CC cream. It's a bit thicker and actually doesn't feel heavy, but it's a bit more coverage than I thought it would be for a CC cream. But anyway, it's been revisited, reinvented again. There we go. If you like these revisitations, reinventions, it's sort of hard to keep up because they say that they change only a little bit, but from one version to the next, sometimes they're extremely different. And I've had people be like, the new one I can't stand and the new one is so much better, etc. So you have this to look forward to. And last but not least, on the refill train, Chanel is also, or has also added these new Sublimage skincare pots, like the glass jar. You can buy the refills now. So instead of having to purchase the whole jar at the full price, you can in fact purchase the refills in different textures from ultra fine to normal to ultra heavy and rich. And you can just buy the refill, and the refill is a little bit less expensive than the full jar, thankfully. So yeah, there's that. That is this roundup here of new Chanel beauty releases already out, coming out very shortly to your counter and online. I hope you enjoyed this take on the Will I Buy It series, although I did fail epically at saying oui or non merci. I think you understood. I think you read between the lines. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave comments down below. Let me know which releases you think are worth buying, which ones you think are a huge waste of money. If you've made it this far in the video, maybe leave a little black heart in honor of Chanel. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.